Hello guys, it's TOZ Antonio Piretti. This video is a special one. I want to show why I started this songwriter project. My life was completely different. I was really into my job. I was an entrepreneur, a consultant. I had employees, everything was super well, everything was really on the top. But I asked myself at one point, what about if your kids are going to ask you, what have you done in your life? What would be your answer? So I said, okay, I can say I saved money, or I organized many events. Wow, I let the people enjoy. All these answers, they were not so much for me. So I said, what exactly are you doing? No? You're working all the time, basically non-stop. It's true that you have your company, everything is going well. What exactly are you doing? So I found my life was too dry, because when you work, to have or manage or save a little bit of money, all this circle is dry. Because if we are honest, no, what you are bringing upstairs, when is your call? Nothing. So so what are we talking about? And so I said, okay, if that is the case, what I can do. So I said, okay, I will write a book. I will write what I have seen, what I have experienced, and all these years in which during the day I was a very perfect consultant for important companies or an entrepreneur. But during the night, I was an organizer, a PR, public relation, whatever, for discos. So I was living a completely different life. During the day, a person, and during the night, another person. But also, the people with whom I was in touch, they were very different. I really lived for many years this wonderful experience. Your eyes, your way to see the people, your way to judge is completely different after. And so I said, okay, I will write a book about this. And I started that book. But then at one point I said, if you are honest with yourself, it's not exactly a book that you should write, it's a song. Because that is the one that has the most impact on me, at least. Words that are lyrics and music, melody. And then I said, okay, but I don't know what to do. I never touched an instrument in my life, except when I was at school, a flute, and I was going very bad. And so I slowly started to receive lessons of guitar, of singing, and I put a lot of passion in this, and I wrote so many songs. But I had one idea in my mind. That's this. Trying to give a message or a help to make this world a better one. I was trying to put in the song my way to see things and also my way to act. At the beginning it was a stream of lyrics, a streams of words. So there were so many songs. In this case, I want to talk about the ones with messages, because my goal is to try to share these messages, and through these messages somehow motivate people to live better. That is the power, to send out a good message. The point is, we can also encourage the people to live a better life with songs. There are many examples. This is what I was trying to do. Last year in September, I was in Bologna, my hometown. I called a couple of friends and I said, can you give me a hand? I want to record some songs live just to give some examples. So we went in a studio, boatstudio recording by Marco Paradisi, and also with a photographer, Pietro Ballardini. He helped me with shooting. And we recorded in one afternoon these songs. And now I'm going to introduce a little bit them just to explain why I took them. I just took 8. So let's take one, for example, I'm on my way. Do you know when the people are keeping on telling you, oh, I don't like my job, or I don't like this or that. But after 1 or 2 years, you meet them and they are saying exactly the same. The job is always the same. The subject, the person of the complaining is still the same. So nothing changed. And they keep on complaining. This, in my opinion, doesn't make sense. Can be that there is something in your life that you don't like, but then when you realize that, you should change. This is what I think. And that is the reason of I'm on my way. Try to think with your mind, to view with your eye, see over the Rhine. Try and retry to fly high, don't look behind. Try to reach what you want and do what you want. Walk with your feet and follow your streets. Make your dreams concrete and achieve your fate. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Then another example can be My Name Is Not Important. I really like also this song. Basically, years ago in 2009, MySpace, I think, was the first really important website where you could upload your songs, have a kind of profile, upload pictures. I was just deleting old messages, and I arrived at one point where the profile of the sender of the message that I was going to delete was My Name Is Not Important. So I said, what? And I clicked, and I saw that this guy was trying to help African children with his profile. So I wrote to him and I said, hey, look, I'm trying to give you a hand. I will write a song for you. And after, let's say, 2 weeks, whatever, I sent to him the song. My Name Is Not Important. I took the name of the song. That was exactly the name of his profile. And I tried to insert in the song this message. That is, what can think poor, let's say, African children that they have nothing to eat or they don't have education, whatever, about our, let's say, Western world? Too superficial, okay? Because we like to talk, we like to say, oh, we will do, promises, vows, no? Slogans. But then we really take action only when money is involved. And this is not okay. We could also give at one point to who needs. 'Cause one day I'll be strong as you are today. Don't look at me and then wait. 'Cause I'll see you again one day in another place one day with another face one day. But for now, my name, it's not important to you. My name you learn in another place. One day you remember in another face. One day, Don't you say that it's too late to wait. Don't you say that it's too late to wait. And you are too weak to speak my name. Then we can take another song, like, for example, let's say Chernobyl. Chernobyl is describing what is happening to a guy that is moving from a country to another one. In this case, it's dedicated to the Italian immigrant. So basically, he's describing a guy that is looking for something that is not able to find in his own country. He's moving. He's really fighting to survive. He's putting a lot of effort. And then finally, he's living a better life with his family. And I really like what I'm saying in the bridge. I'm focusing my attention on how much is difficult, but I'm suggesting to just look what is really difficult, to not be afraid, to go through whatever is difficult, to try to improve and change it.
Quell'immigrato che ti tiene nel cuore tu. Guarda in faccia la realtà e guardala bene, perché è dura. Tu cerca sempre la verità e cercala bene, oltre ogni paura, oltre ogni paura, oltre ogni paura. Ciao Italia, ciao, ciao sole, con che orgoglio ti porto nel cuore. Ciao Italia, ciao, ciao amore, un giorno già tornerò vincitore. Ciao Italia, ciao, ciao sole, quel tricolore è nel mio cuore tu. C'era una volta in Canada, c'era una volta in Canada, c'era una volta in Canada.
Then we can talk about another song. Let's say Love is a song written for the famous writer Paulo Coelho. I read many books from him. One was The Witch of Portobello. For this book, they were creating a movie, and for the movie they wanted a soundtrack. So I just submitted years ago, still through MySpace, because I was in touch with Paulo Coelho just through MySpace. I submitted this song, Love Is. Love Is about the main character. The name is Athena. She was a witch living in this Portobello area of London. She was able, after listening to a kind of sound, she was dancing, and after a while she was in touch with a spirit, and the spirit was communicating through her body with people. That is the story of this book. I also like to start, for example, when I'm playing in the subway in Toronto and you are at the beginning of your shift, sometimes very early in the morning, or when you start, the station is not busy, for example, no, so you just start softly, and I like to start with this song in a very soft way.
And try to fill in your empty spaces, find the reason for the poses in your grace. And now dance, dance to the fire and stop the time and burn your desire. Dance, now dance, dance in the night. Close your eyes, just follow the light. Feel the rhythm and lead you fight. Move your body this way, so right. Dance in the night. Dance in the night. Love is everything inside you, everything around you, baby. Love is everything inside you, everything around you, baby. Now and now dance.
Then we can talk about, let's say, Let It Go. Let It Go is a special song. I believe that God is around us and somehow He is guiding us. And when we go in a direction that somehow is wrong, he's changing our plans, trying to put us again on a good path. And this happened many times to me. And so I was surprised as every time the things at the end, they were changing and going again in a good way. And okay, let's write this let it go. Let it go is just a message to say, even if you try hard to build your life, to do everything you want, sometimes you can also relax 1 second and let the things go. Sometimes you also need to let the plans that God has planned for you to become real. Things really are happening. And so this is the message of let it go.
Everything will come in its time. Everything will come in its time. Everything in its time. And you receive. And you receive. How much you give, how much you give. Let it go now, let it go now. Let the river flow, let your life go. Have you ever seen her eyes and held her hands? Have you ever touched her soul and fallen in love? Everything will come in its time, and without forgiveness you receive. How much you give, how much you give. Oh, oh, oh.
Then I wrote, let's say, my dear faraway friend. Why? Because I do believe, and that only when you know somebody, a country, a population, then you can understand them, you can respect them, and you can communicate with them. But if we just receive, for example, slogans or messages from TV or radios or magazines, we can start to become angry about somebody, even if we don't know that somebody. And this can be for an entire country. And this is wrong. This is my dear faraway friend. Because many times I have the feeling that they try to let somebody appear different, but is that true? What exactly is happening? If we go deeper and if we know better the other people, I do believe instead of a war could be a collaboration. So this is what I'm saying in the song. Try to walk the same street or to reach the same peaks together.
We will know each other more one day. We'll respect each other more one day. One day, one day. And if we try to walk the same streets, and if we try to reach the same peaks for once, for the really first time forever, my dear far away friend, if you can tell me, yes, if you can tell me why.
Then let's say we all are one. That was November of 2015. There was a terrible attack at the Bataclan In Paris, terrorists killed a lot of people in a club during a live concert. Honestly, I was shocked how this can be. I mean, really? Why? People are attending to a concert and somebody is shooting. It's crazy. So I wrote this song, We All Are One, trying to send out the message. If we are together, we are stronger and we can overcome everything, including these stupid people that are called terrorists.
Will be the music your silence will listen to. Will be the light when the night will come for. 'Cause we all are one. No matter what is mine, what is yours is none. The won't be any gun, but a sky for everyone. 'Cause we are one. As long as we all are one, there will be a sky for everyone. As long as we all are one, there will be respect for everyone. We have a sky that's for everyone. There will be a sky for everyone.
They are still here. It's about people that are close to us, but they passed. I do think that they are still around us. This is why they are still here. I do believe that somehow they use angels to communicate with us. Who are these angels? Angels are people. Just you are walking on the street, they look at you in a way, or they say a joke to you, or a sentence that reminds you something, or they come to you and they tell you something that is making you think about. I do believe that people that passed, they can still communicate with us.
Let me see when I'm blind. Can I see over the Rhine? To relive the hope I lost and keep warm my heart of frost. To realize, let me find, turn and embrace my mind. To let me go and know without fear. Come on, go on with the regret I don't want. Still fret and forget. They are still here, they talk to me with a smile. Inside with hey, in a day from who is walking on my way. In a dream, a thought stream. They are still here. They are still here. They are still.
Many more of my songs, they do have this kind of messages, and I would like to share them with as many people as possible. This is why I am a songwriter, this is why I am following this path, and this is why I'm also playing among people. I do like to play in the subway of Toronto, I do like to play on streets or squares. Of course I do concerts too. When you are outside, when you are among people, you can finally let this magic be around you, because you don't control anymore what is happening, but finally the destiny can interact with you. If you are just in a concert, people are attending, there is a distance. If you are in the subway, you have the people passing you, sometimes 1 meter from you. Or if you are on a street, they pass everywhere. In a square, they are just there. This is why I like to be there, because I put myself in a condition to interact with them, to share my thoughts, my vibes, my passion. Many times you can understand who can feel these vibes, and then they come to you. Then they tell you messages. That is the magic of playing outside. Said this, I want to say thank you again to Marco Paradisi and to Pietro Ballardini for their time. That was a kind of testimony of why I started and why I am following this path that is not easy at all, but at least has a goal, and I do believe a lot in this goal. Goodbye for now, have a good one, and see you around. Ciao.